So Orb Sandal is a dwarven civilization. Or rather, the Flag of Slaughterers is a dwarven civilization of the universe of vision. That's a very ironic name for this world based on my eyesight. Oh, boy. All right, so Orb Sandal is the Dwarven Hillix. There's also Balance Orbs, which is by the Hammer of Perfection. That's a good name. Which is a Dwarven group of the free figure. It's a pretty good name. This world's a keeper? Oh, definitely. Yeah. The Immortal Hell, excuse me? Oh, the immoral, not immortal. The Immortal Hell is where a Hydra lives. Is associated with strength, rebirth, and muck. Niyi, Chant Grease, the Cyclopean, was a Hydra. She was one of the first of her kind, and she lives in the Immoral Hell. How many kills does she have? 57. And it's killed a lot of elves. Like, a lot. 131 notable kills. A lot of elves, some goblins, occasional dwarf. Oh, yep, that's a Hydra. What else do we have? Some other good site names? Flickering Gloom. Boat Mines. That's also pretty good. Mortal Mind. Granite Hells. Lucid Dark. Ooh. A lot of elves is fine. I mean, they're pretty fragile. There's a lot of really random names. A lot of really random groups. Lots of vaults, too. Fortress Bit. Yeah, that's what happened to the last one. Orblitz, thanks for subscribing. Someone, if Orblitz, if you're confused about why Orb became a running joke in this chat, we had a fort a couple days ago, last week sometime, which was part of a dead faction with the word Orb in the name, and we just kind of stuck with it. And it just kind of became a name. What's a vault? Spoilers? Okay, if you're okay with spoilers, keep listening. I'll stop being full screen when I stop being spoilers. Vaults are where the secrets of life and death come from. It's where the demons come up from the underworld to become part of the real world to enslave the goblin populations at the beginning of time. It's where the slabs are stored, and it's full of, like, monsters. Angels, specifically. Angels are randomly generated demons. They're just like the demons, but different variants. They have their own randomly generated language, and you can enslave them in adventure mode. That's what a vault is. You can also raid them from fortress mode sometimes. So that's what a vault is. There's some spoilers, like, I don't care about, like, breaking for Dwarf Fort, you know, like, all the stuff that's just in the intro of the video. It's like, everybody knows what a Belrog is, right? But then there's other spoilers in Dwarf Fortress where it's like, all right, this is a little bit more unique to Dwarf Fort, so I'm not going to say it. We have a forgotten beast named Ob. Ob was the only one of his kind. A giant eyeless Quetzal. What the fuck's that? It has 4 stubby horns and a gaunt appearance. Its gray feathers are long and broad. Beware its fire. Ob was associated with misery in caverns. Right, Ob? A wing snake? Need to Google that. Right, so was a type of petrosaur? Oh, it's a dinosaur? Oh, it literally is, yeah. Huh. And it's a flying dino. Cool. Sir Duple. Thank you very much for that description. Cheers. The Prime. Only one age. We're in the age of myth. Also, if anybody's wondering what this is Legends mode, by the way. It's just a historical printout of every single, thing that's happened in the world. If I can find some funny names. I mean, everybody loves the best dwarf name, which is Urist. Look at some Urists, shall we? I wonder who was the first Urist to die? Lots of Urists born in the year 69. I think... Died year 52. Died year 23, 23, 23. Died year 12. Born year 12, died year 12. Okay, you don't even... Okay, so Urist Lash, which is Rigoth Dagger Bolted, was born in the summer of year 12. Was born in year 12, was the youngest daughter of Tubal and Tulon, and then was killed by a dragon. Dragon ate my baby. Named Zangu Flickerpearl, the brand of wealth. Apparently was also struck down by a dwarf in the year 27. Didn't actually get to do that much. Got 5 notable kills, one of which being that Urist. Apparently killed a human the year before. And then just a bunch of livestock and random animals. Spawn camping dragon. Maybe the parents had like some sort of deal with it to like sacrifice their firstborn or something. Looks like Tubal, one of the parents, was actually the mayor of the metal release, and became lovers and got married with Tulon, Tubal and Tulon, and then also was killed by the dragon. If we go to we can grab Tulon, the other half. Broke up in year 12. Okay, well, Tulon survived, clearly. Got married in year 10. Apparently had a new lover by year 11. Broke up with that lover so was cheating, actually, when spouse was dead by dragon. So literally already had another lover. So the husband here, Tulon, was already cheating on Tubal and their lovely little daughter by the time she died. And then clearly got married to somebody who becomes some weird night creature later in their life. Took part in a bunch of foot races, looks like. Very, very big fan of sport. Many different lovers and marriages throughout. Really, really liked taking part in the foot races in the silver sculpture. Seems, in fact, he was pretty good, actually. He won quite a few of these. But apparently he was the broker of a place called the Radiant Figure. But in year 106, the reason he ceased to be the broker is he was convicted of embezzlement of funds, and then was imprisoned. And then somehow later became royalty, because that's how life works. And then escaped prison. Settled in Meniscels, and then died of old age. And was entombed in the Tomb of Slings. Cheater and a criminal, yep. And somehow became royalty. Huh. Schemes too realistic, go away. I know, right? Yeah, no kidding. Like, the part that I'm very confused about is the part where it's like, was a broker convicted of embezzlement, becomes a baron of the place he's in prison, escapes from prison, and then dies 2 years later. It's like, I want to watch this movie. You know what I mean? And like his kid getting killed by the dragon in year 12 is like the opening sequence, right? Dragon got the wrong dwarf. True, yeah. No, Kid probably would have been a better person. Tulon Shank Redemption, it's different. Yeah, no kidding. God, what a little tale. This is why it's always worth to dive into Legends, even if you just do a surface dive. Like, it's super cool. You find some neat shit. You've seen this episode of Battlestar Galactica? It's sad that the dwarf that struck it down wasn't notable. And that was just from looking up some random jurist.